What's happening, YouTube? Cool Ace here, and as I promised, I'm back in Dragon Age Inquisition and wanted to continue the story now. There's still a small task I have in Emerald Grave. It's defeating Carol, the puppet master, but I will do this later. I just want to continue the story now. So, story is wicked eyes and wicked ears or something. Let's see, that's the green bubble. Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. Okay. So, let's do this.
We have to reach the Empress before Corythius. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Céline will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
So, as I read about this level, I've heard that you have to be very careful what you're talking to other guys outside the party. So you have to gain court approval or something. And if you say something wrong, you are losing court approval.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could
But
cover it.
you have to be
The Grand Duke is only
very
too happy to
unspecific
have us at the ball as his guests, so our
with your
invitation
answers.
comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
So, you're Inquisitor Kadash. From the stories I heard, you are hewn from solid steel and carried 1,000 daggers. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear. Probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy.
That Ambassador Briala used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason. Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor? Don't be an idiot. How could the Herald of Andraste be a dwarf?
Maybe it's just a set.
There must be...
Pardon me, dwarf. Have you seen a ring lying about anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know. Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Is that the Inquisitor?
It was. I had no idea.
Okay.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gained some military advantage with the Inquisition.
Nothing down here.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the deaths?
Okay. I have to find statues.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Okay, that's some kind of tutorial outside here. It's too easy.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the deaths?
Okay. So we have to gain court approval and we have to find statues to open these doors. And loot. Storage key. Okay.
This is a private conversation. Please leave.
That's strange. Private conversation. Oh.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Oh, okay, and you can eavesdrop. Statues. And I have a key.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Is there a door for the key? Oh man, and the two collectibles.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Thedas?
Okay. Let's go in then. I will not find everything.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up, don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Especially Sarah. Maybe tell her twice.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
The sooner we go in, sooner we can get this over with.
If nothing else, the Inquisition back in Gaspar would make Celine nervous. You know
I had
how
hoped to
tight
tour
she
the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wings.
Interesting.
What is Gaspar up to? Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, that's useful.
I can hardly believe Gaspar and Celine are in the same room.
Interesting. Boring.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition. The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
I wish there was more news coming from the continent.
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare commodity. How can they call this a vestibule?
I heard Celine
It's a
was
foyer.
having the entire week.
Whale wing.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted? We have reserves of food supplies to last a few months, but the king wants trade resumed before panic starts.
Everything is locked. Good. So
Can Gaspar take the
there's nothing here, nothing there. And no novel talks here. So I can't eavesdrop. So I think... Okay.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Kadash. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed. Hero of Orlais. Right hand of the divine. Madame...
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Oh shit. I have to dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
Can you believe the Inquisition fill its ranks with upper
Mother
slaves?
is the same as always.
Get these pastries
She's
out
asked
to
for
the
you to do
diplomats.
more work.
The Duchess has asked for
Josephine!
I can't carry them all.
Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Of course, every word. Especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Inquisitor?
Hello.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
What were they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without what?
Crotchruff?
I
Squire.
that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's cataclysmic.
What a fun, close marrying crowd.
That's monstrous.
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, yes I am. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briada is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
Laurent was the love of my... Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
You must dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about all evening.
Please, Inquisitor, Did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Have you heard from your nephew? Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Oh, I can't go down. Okay, there are guards.
Did you just grab my bottle?
I couldn't help myself. I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second...
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Sarah, Vivian, Colin, Josephine, Cassandra. Okay, I have to go out.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
I'm just checking the environment if something changed. Obviously I have to go in the guest wing, which is here.
Waste of time.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
King Aeducan has put considerable coin behind the Empress in hopes the trading foodstuffs will resume quickly.
Okay, let's go in the guest wing. Trophy room. Whispering elf.
Leave us.
That's an eavesdropping thing.
Interesting.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Very good. Servants. Everything locked here. Whoop.
I should look around.
Okay.
Our contact with the Dalish barely made it out in time.
Interesting. Waste of time.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over.
Well, that's useful.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Another time, my lord.
Okay, that gave Kurt approval. So I need to check out the investigation tabs and be careful what I'm saying. Another whispering elf.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Okay.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? He's...
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom. Well, well. What's this?
Okay, a lot of people go in the servant room and don't come out again.
Did I see you talking to Duke Cyril de
Uh-oh.
Montfort?
Seems to be a bloody secret down there. But the servant wing was closed and locked. Oh, I can go here, okay.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor! May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
Funny that she couldn't give me this message when we spoke.
Oh, she could not speak freely in front of the entire court, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
This is a private conversation.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Oh, 3 statues missing. I haven't found just a single one. It's gonna take a while.
True, the Inquisitor was handed out of the fate by Andraste.
Oh, I can toss my coins in here. There's another eavesdrop. Someone here can lure over there? No. I came out here. So, if I see this correct, that's the only exit here. Oh, I have to be fast.
Interesting. You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Okay, I'm already losing court control. Court approval, so that's probably something I cannot avoid. Oh, at least one. Okay, 2 collectibles. Now, what about this? Oh, open. And what about this here? There are a few guys dead. And there's blood. And the library. Great knowledge source. I opened the door. So
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom. The second bell. Fashionably late now.
Ooh.
Now I'm just plain late.
Okay, I think I have to go back now. No time to waste. Not sure if I found everything.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
I may find the time to try a door or two.
Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
So I got a key, but I don't know what kind of key it is. Oh.
Ah, there's the Dowager. Don't...
Or do I have a map entry? Servants' quarters. Okay, then let's do this. Quarter. Okay. I think that was the way. Yep.
This could be worth checking out.
What now? Sub area. A lot of searching around, and I'm pressing constantly the left stick to search. It's more an adventure part here. Oh, I got my party.
Caught in the middle of this crap.
And I have still this fancy stuff on. Ah, but I can change that.
Qualified
Okay,
arseholes stops to kill a
way
cook.
better.
They always kill the servants first, my dear. Otherwise they could run and warn someone.
Oh sure, reasonable, innit? Friggin' garbage.
Our servants are dead. Oh.
I need to get back before I'm missed.
Still the time pressure. Oh. got it. Okay. Let's get on.
Got to be something here.
Okay. Dead bodies. Oops.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
The crest of the Chalon family. Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Time to have a word with the Duke.
What was
Predatory
that?
agents!
Predatory were watching this approach. They're organized.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Supplies. I haven't used a single potion, so I don't need supplies yet. Man, running around here.